go.
Sup, folks? We're back. I made a promise that I was going to be extremely approachable this episode and only talk about nice things that nice people like. So let's talk about your...
What was the door you just went in through?
You think I went the wrong way? So this episode, I'm only going to talk about Disney movies.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I had to come back. This is a dead end. Just kidding.
Are you sure?
No, you know what? I'm not sure. So Disney movies, everyone loves them. Let's talk about our favorite song from a Disney movie. Can you imagine if I talked about this stuff?
I talk about stuff all the time.
Got some abominations here.
Yeah, you have to go through here.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the area where the abominations are. Favorite 80s action movie? That's a good question. Tom C will have no input on this, I'm sure.
I have not seen many movies. I will say that I think Legend of Drunken Masters from the 80s. So I'm just going to get a clutch one of those in.
I would say that was 70s.
It's probably secretly the 70s, but we're not trying to mention that.
I think you have big old butt face.
I
think you got butts for faces.
See, because you're going to say stuff like your classic Die Hard.
Yeah.
Your Lethal Weapons.
Terminator 1.
Terminator 1 is like 89.
I think it was 87.
It was real late.
Yeah, because the sequel was 91, I think.
Yeah.
God, that's a good movie, though. Terminator 2, guys, that's a great movie.
What I wish is that Jurassic Park was like 89, but I know it's 93.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because that would have got me out of this. How about this? Was Army of Darkness made in 80s?
Yeah, that sounds right.
It might have been early 90s. I hate to say it.
Well, I think Evil Dead at least was 80s.
See, I didn't see Evil Dead, though. Evil Dead's actually, like, way old.
Yeah.
But Army of Darkness was, like, which I've seen, but not that I'm an expert. You said Killery. This is a really relevant song.
Real talk, is Jurassic Park a horror movie?
No.
It definitely has horror elements.
No, if anything, it's action 100%. You might say a thriller if you're really stretching.
Well, no, because like when the kids are in the kitchen with the velociraptors, it's kind of like that does kind of ape off of like an Alien bit a little bit.
Right, but
I would not call it a horror movie. I would say that it's an action movie with horror elements.
I mean, it's to build up the tension. It's not, they have to do it to make the action more actiony. Because that's like saying that you couldn't have an action movie with any kind of like humor or anything, because then it becomes a comedy movie. You know what I mean? Because anyway.
I think you honestly though, now that we're talking about it, I think you could edit that movie into a horror movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that would take too much effort. I think the material's there for a horror movie.
You know what? It would be a great video game, and you could call it Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis, I don't think was a horror game. I think that was a goofy game.
I think that was like a shoot 'em up game too.
Yeah.
The real thing about Jurassic Park is, it could be considered a horror movie as opposed to an action movie, because
Escape from New York, Escape from L.A., or Escape from Alcatraz. I was like, what's Escape from Alcatraz? I didn't know they made a third one, but that's a Clint Eastwood movie.
Right.
I love Escape from New York.
I've never seen anyone.
That's a pretty good movie.
Just real quick, what I was gonna say is that there's no one there's no like killing of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Like no one's like able to deal with it.
Yeah.
So that's really why it could be a horror movie, because there's just like a threat and you can't beat it. You know what I mean? Same way like you can't beat I Know What You Did Last Summer, man.
Yeah.
Even though he's just a guy with a hook. That's all he is.
Yeah. Okay. So in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
He knows what you did last summer. That's the plot.
Well, like, what is the idea that like they didn't kill him actually, and he like got
correct?
That's right. It is what it is, because I remember someone brought up the point of like he's getting revenge on these kids for killing him, but they didn't actually kill him, so there's no reason for him to get revenge.
Because they left him for dead.
Yeah, but like he didn't die.
Yeah, but that's still pretty brutal. There were these kids who were like doing something wrong, left you to die, and then were like, well, we'll just hide it and we'll get away with this scot-free.
I think you'll get over it.
No, he was getting revenge on these kids who were trying to get away with, because they were essentially trying to just like murder him and not care about it.
I've never actually seen Escape from Alcatraz, so I can't. I have seen Escape from New York and L.A., and obviously New York is the much better movie because it was the one that like they wanted to make.
Has anyone in our audience visited both New York and L.A.? If so, which is your favorite city?
Although Alcatraz is in the same state as L.A. Period.
True.
So there.
You want me to do this, don't you? She's my radiation bimbo. She's my... I feel like the word bimbo has come through a renaissance.
Has it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that around too much.
Because now it used to mean like one thing.
The only thing it means to me is a Mexican bread company.
Now it means a Mexican bread company with a very cute bear.
Oh, in the book, I know what you did last summer. They killed his little brother. Okay.
Who cares?
I'm just saying.
No, I mean, who cares about the... Oh, my God. Who cares about the little brother being killed?
I'm sure some people do.
No. No one cares about the little brother.
Slam.
Because, like, if it's your big brother, yeah. But your little brother, no. No one has ever cared about a little brother. My God! That guy almost got killed. He was just a side bitch.
That was my side bitch.
It sucks to suck, dude. All right, get out of my zone. I'm like Kanye West. Don't let me get into my zone.
I was wondering where you were going to go with that.
Do you know that people...
I was waiting for it to happen.
I'm gonna do my classic white guy stuff. Do you know that the adjective people associate him as wavy? Like it's wavy.
Like what does that mean?
I don't know what it means. I just know they say wavy in relation to Kanye West. Like I don't know if it's his style or if it's like his thing. I say like wavy is like his aesthetic or something. I don't know. Google it, guys. There's somebody you tell me. I'm just telling you what I heard. It's
That's weird. I wonder.
It's not. I thought it was going to be interesting to talk about, and then I said it, and then nothing happened.
I mean, I quite honestly, you're normally pretty good. I was expecting you to come up with like.
I know. I'm normally more hip than that.
Yeah, you're normally like way on top of that. I was expecting you to bring
here's what happened.
Bring the hard-hitting news.
I realized how little I knew about it, and I didn't want to sound like the most nerdy.
Who wrote the Forrest Gump book, guys? I don't think that was Stephen King.
It was Matthew from the Bible. He wrote Forrest Gump too.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. He was like, you know what? Now that I'm all warmed up from this Bible.
Yeah. He took his profits.
Doesn't Forrest Gump feel like a book that could have been written by Stephen King?
That's what I'm saying. I literally said I know it wasn't Stephen King, but that's why I started there. Yeah. Because it felt like it could have been.
Because he ripped out some weird ones.
Not weird ones, but like I think it.
You're like, why did he write Shawshank Redemption?
Exactly. I think it shows his talent as an author that he can like write really good short stories of multiple different genres that work out, that prove themselves to be really good.
Yeah.
Because he also wrote Stand By Me.
Yeah. Another unbelievable master class.
Yeah. Like he did all these great things, and then also did like It and Winston Groom.
And he's only really known for horror. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
He's not only known for it, but he's primarily known.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's a great Stephen King movie / book? Misery. That's a great one.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that
too
movie.
scary for me.
I love that movie.
I regularly worry about that happening to me. When people are wondering about we're writing our next great Let's Play.
I was about to say, you get in a car accident and you're working on the.
I don't like the way you guys beat that boss.
You need to bring Deadly Dice back, Tom. You need to bring Deadly Dice back.
It's really gonna happen that way. That's really what's gonna happen.
More
Borderlands. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm sorry. In true to fashion, it would be more the case of it would be someone who's who's a big fan, very friendly to you, and they're like, oh, is this the new list for Deadly Dice? Yeah. Do you mind if I read it? And you're like, no, of course not. And it's like, you're doing Civ 5 on a Deadly Dice? Civ 5?
That's what. Ow! Oh no! I shot space. That's where stars are born.
This guy gets it.
Wow.
Doug DFC, aka Doomed Marine. More Monopoly?
People love Monopoly, dude.
No, but it's funny. I'm enjoying this concept.
With all due respect, we're pretty much gotten to the height of Monopoly on the show.
It's true. And no, here's the problem though. We say that a lot, and then it never is true. We're always just like, oh no, guys, we found the...
Dude, they get views, dog.
We found the 1977 Commodore 64 Monopoly. We gotta play it.
So here's what I've regularly suggested.
Sorry, bro.
And it's one of those things that we're just too lazy to do.
Broed.
But just recording a physical video of us playing Monopoly.
Yeah.
Because they're like cool versions that we could play. Part 2 is that it's an effing ordeal to.
You have to go on the other side of these.
It's stupid. I'm just letting this thing explode. I think you just press the same button 100 times.
Oh yeah, because you have to.
And it goes up somewhere else or something. I don't know. Or this does something. I don't know. Oh no, George. Oh, yeah, that does that one. Then you gotta walk over there. Whoever made this device was crazy.
We did pick our games for Deadly Dice. We just didn't pick anything else.
The problem is the objectives. Guys, on the Reddit, the subreddit, which you should check out, I actually did post all of mine and ask for help with my objectives. Which did not... I got a couple of good suggestions, but I need like 1,000 suggestions. So I'm not blaming you guys. I'm blaming myself.
It's very suspicious of us.
What? What was that?
It's sexy and ambitious of what we're trying to do.
Okay.
It's sexpicious. It's my new one.
Who said that? If you
sure.
if you were to apply any...
I like the fact that you're still wearing the spacesuit.
I mean, what am I going to do? Take it off?
I don't have time to get changed.
Yeah, I'm being shot at. If I was to apply any spice to my body during intercourse, what would it be?
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. I'm sure people on the stream will have their opinions. Right off the bat, for me, I'm looking from the opposite end. If I was going to like remove spice from another person's body with my like tongue zone, I think my go-to, the thing I would prefer the most is like brown sugar.
Is that considered a spice?
I would consider a spice for this.
Okay. Because yeah, I guess you'd put like a cinnamon in there, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like a nice nutmeg blend.
I was thinking of some like parsley or something.
What's more erotic than parsley, I ask you? People at home.
It's a sex spicious thing, like you were saying.
Can't wait for Overwatch Deadly Dice and Battlegrounds Deadly Dice. I actually thought about doing Overwatch Deadly Dice. I didn't because that's way too dependent on my teams. Will always be terrible.
Hilariously, we made the list of games before I played Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
So there will not be Battlegrounds, although there just should at this point. Because it's not like we're anywhere closer on this.
Actually, you almost could do Deadly Dice Battlegrounds. Actually, that's probably... Oh, shit. That actually would be kind of a lot of fun.
What?
I think actually like Deadly Dice Death Grounds.
Yeah, how would you do it?
Well, because like you could say it'd be easy. Like, okay, it would maybe be difficult through the objective because you only really have one objective. But like restrictions, that would be great for that. That'd
be terrific for that game.
Yeah.
Also, it'd be great for streams of that game. So here's a real secret.
No vest, no helmet, no backpack would be brutal.
It'd be great. No, yeah, it'd be great. So here's what I've thought about, folks. So I want to bring more fame to our name stream wise. So I've wanted to think of like really short-term things we could do on a stream like Deadly Dice style. Just because like it's one thing to watch us play a game, but if we could make more of like a unique experience on the stream, like I was thinking like we could have people vote on what we have to pick, or like some kind of way where they can like randomly generate something we have to do. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to make it like good, but there's got to be a way to get more interaction there and like have a cool, unique. I don't know. It could be like roulette or something like.
Yeah, that's the problem too. Is that like, because here's the thing about Deadly Dice are always, as you put it, game agnostic, because they never have to do with the game themselves. They're always like physical limitations that are put upon the person who's actually playing.
Yeah. So
like Deadly Dice isn't like, you wouldn't have to worry about it if you're in a game like Overwatch, like, oh, you put on hard mode, because like it's always like you're one eye's blindfolded, or the other person's got a sport gun.
Yeah.
You gotta play a game of checkers.
Right.
So you never have to worry about that.
What am I doing?
You blew up the death ray, so that's good. Nice.
That felt great. Just open, you big old bed. This is wrong. What was the point of this room?
It's a chest room. It's a chesticles room.
Anyway, yeah, we all know that.
Going the other way.
Whatever. We all know my signature. What's my signature spice? Do you remember? I was supposed to take the teleport out.
Ginger.
Ginger. That's correct. With everything I make, folks, I'll add a touch of ginger. Just to make sure it's got a little bit of hint of that Asian spice that I love.
I really enjoy cumin. If I can throw some cumin somewhere, or if I can throw some paprika.
You know what I want to get into, but I just can't. I can't do it. You got this all day. Oh my God! If you don't get it,
Christina Hendricks' pants.
She's unfortunately become a little bit aloof lately. She's not seen to be in any roles at all.
She was in a show I watched called Happen Leonard on like what's like imagine like the lowest tier level of premium buy channel. Like I don't even think it was Stars level.
Epics.
It might have been Epics. I actually enjoyed the show. It was kind of fun, but she was on that, and then that's like the only role I've seen her in a while.
I know I'm supposed to feel bad because she's just hot. She's not just hot, but that's how she's viewed. And so, like, I'm supposed to be like, you know, but I just really want to see her naked a lot.
Guys, I just want to see her naked.
I know it's wrong, but I can't control this. I feel like if you found out that, like, the Sphinx existed, you'd be like, well, I got to see it. But, like, if there's, like, someone who's, like, putting a hat on it the whole time and they won't take the hat off of it, you're like, just take the hat off it, dude. I'm only going to live once. Let me just take the hat off of it, dude.
Yeah, I wonder how much money she... it's funny because I almost kind of feel like her arc in Mad Men kind of was like her arc in real life, where she kind of starts out as this like kind of minor character, and then like she becomes much more important to the company as time progresses. I feel like that's kind of what happened within the show, because like she became a pretty big power player within that. Because like once everybody stopped caring about January Jones,
which I never cared about January Jones.
She's a pretty girl. She's gonna.
Whoa!
Dude, those are the best. I feel like those ragdoll.
That is a little cutie.
I feel like those ragdoll better than most other things in this game.
Yeah, it's because they're real goofy.
Yeah, I feel like once people stop
from across the bar. Right, sorry.
January Jones, and you know people start caring more about Christina Hendricks. You know she became more popular on the show.
Dude, how do you even like cast Christina Hendricks as like not the person in your show? How do you like there she is, a minor character, literally the most unbelievably sexy woman in the world.
Actually, most of the stuff I've seen her in nowadays, she's kind of like a minor character. She had kind of like a prominent arc on the show that I was talking about, but like she was in Drive and like it was very little more than a cameo.
She must not be a good actress or something.
She's a good actress though. I think she got at least like one Emmy nod.
I mean, it must be like if it was on like Mad Men or something, who cares? Because like that's just like the show is like a darling anyway, and you know whatever they write's probably gonna be okay, but they might have to really suss out a performance from her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think you can all just call it writing and say that that's a day.
No. But I mean, there's got to be a reason this person's not doing more roles.
Whoa! Alison Brie was naked in a show.
She's been super naked lately. You didn't see this?
No.
She was also there's a million leaks of her naked.
Yeah, that I actually have seen.
Yeah, she was naked in a show. It's not very good. She's actually pretty like it's unflattering in that show. The leaks of her are way better.
That's what this guy's saying too.
Me and this guy, we get it. All right, we're pros. I really don't need repair, but I don't know why I care at all about anything.
Yeah, you have enough shotgun to really solve any problem.
And free health pack. We're
Guys,
like, tag.
We're going to tag you on the Instagram on the next 3 episodes.
Oh, we're just ripping through these episodes, bro.
Guys, we'll see you later.
See ya, dudes. Bye.